Hey there, Sagittarius community. Soul Tigress here for a story for this wonderful, mutable community. Now, I'm not sure what's going to come out for this zealous, proud, open-hearted Sagittarius in this story today, but I'm curious to find out. Definitely, I have 3 oracle decks here. And for the earth signs for the last cycle, they were introduced to this oracle deck. And I am totally excited to finish the readings out with this deck as well. I'm not sure exactly if the name is "When I Lean on Certainty and Faith, I Can Change My Mind About the World I See." So I'm not sure of the exact name, if that's the name, but I love the message behind the cards. And I definitely had fun with the earth signs when those cards got introduced the last cycle. So for this round, I'm doing the signs as you heard in their categories, whether they're fixed, cardinal, mutable, etc., etc., which I think those are the only ones. Anyways, yeah, actually those would be it. Cardinal, fixed, mutable. As you can see, I'm still an amateur, but it's all going with intuition. And you know what? So for the vibe I'm picking up for this Sagittarius so far, it is one that is aligning with their intuition. And it's kind of like right now, surprisingly, with this solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, this lunar eclipse happening on this full moon too, there are some people, some frequencies that are feeling a more of a pull down. But for Sagittarius, I feel like it's a pretty even ground that this energy is breaking right now. It's like they're not seeing the total fruit of their labors, but they're seeing what's growing. So let's go ahead and find out what's gonna happen today. So as always, tradition, when Moonology is around, I always start with it. So let's see what wants to come out for the Sagittarius community. What wants to come? You know what? This feels like glue right now. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Sagittarius, for the rebels that we are at heart, let's do something different. We're going to go with the unicorns. I'm feeling a lighter feeling behind these ones. What is it that wants to come out for this community? What is it, angels, ancestors, that would like to come out? And don't forget, Sagittarius, with each story, I call in each community's ancestors, angels, spirit guides, as well as all of our divine and universal energies to come in as protectors and guides for the positive messages. So the first one to come out is rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. Is this what this Sagittarius is feeling today? Is this why it's feeling like butter? You're aligning with that rebirth that's happening, that reinventing yourself, that freedom that this sign craves. Don't tie down a Sagittarius. Don't try and bound them. We don't do good bound. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. Fly high. Fly high in what you want to do, who you want to be, as long as it's in that positive vibration. Always pushing for that positive influence. Here we have friendship. And with friendship, Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Go to your favorite spots. Go to your favorite spots, your favorite stores, your favorite vendors, and get out there. Birds of a feather will flock together. All right, nature. Ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elements. Now, I don't think it's possible. It may be, just depending on people, but I think all Sagittariuses feel at home in nature. They really do. Maybe a part of that freedom is taking it nice and slow, slowing down, enjoying your surroundings. And that's a way to step out of the rat race a little bit, so-called race of life. Here we are. Now y'all seen how that popped up. I'm going to tell you this right now. That's pretty amazing. I don't think I've had this card come out yet for any of the stories that I've done. So this is beautiful. Strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. Dang, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Look at that card. The power behind this card. Like I said, the feeling I get is definitely Sagittarius in this story's been working hard, and they're starting to see the fruit of that labor. And it's something to keep going, keep moving towards. The little hiccups that are going to happen are all a part of it. All a part of you building up that strength, resilience. All right, one last card want to come out. One last card for the Sagittarius community. I'll go, all right, let's see. I was going to say I'll go one more and that's it, but we got it anyways. Past lives. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. And where I'm going to lay this card down is next to the strength. And this is what the strength is looking at. This is where the friendship is looking, the nature, grounding yourself. All in this direction. So that tells me the Sagittarius in this story has definitely been working hard and has been facing challenges. And today might be one of those better days when you're feeling what you're growing or how you're growing. All right, so let's get into the tarot. Dreams within dreams. I have it right here. All right. So for the present, we give a 5 of Cups in side position. There's something that's still bothering this Sagittarius. Look at those emotions spilt out about it. Look at how they grasp this one cup. The song I hear, it has the lyrics, it's the final countdown. The final countdown to something that this Sagittarius wants to move forward from, wants to learn the lesson. Sagittariuses are witty. They are philosophers, but also they're extremely ambitious. Ambitious. Is this Sagittarius, do they know what they're holding on to has their universe upside down? And they know that that last cup is what's holding on to this universe being upside down. I really reflect on how the Five of Cups is really wanting that birds of a feather flock together relationship with people around them. They want to still have their freedom. They want to be their genuine selves with this rebirth. All right. So here we go. What else would like to come out for the Sagittarius community? Something that we don't see. What don't we see? It's a Three of Cups, and it's in side position. There we go. I feel like a young energy around this Three of Cups. And there's 3 different animals there. This could have involved 3 different people in this situation. Three different energies, I should say. Now, I can't say masculine, I can't say feminine, but it involves 3 other people. Let me get a clarity card. Can I get a clarity card for this Three of Cups? There we go. Clarity card for the Three of Cups. Because remember, this isn't seen. So what I have here is a tower. And right under the tower is the Ace of Swords. With these 3 different energies, the Sagittarius is having to have a tower, almost rising up. Rising up. I don't want to say with a sharpness to come in and like really mess things up, but I would lean back to the wittiness. The extreme ambition also that Sagittarius has to get forward on this situation. And with Sagittarius, it is a mutable energy. It can be flexible. But the way that I personally experience Sagittarius energy, I have in my 10th house is Sagittarius, and then I have 4 of my planets in Sagittarius. I have my moon, I have my Mercury, my Venus, and I want to say it's Uranus that is in my 10th house, which is Sagittarius. And what I can say is if the anxieties are high around a situation. For Sagittarius's fire, it can get fed a lot. But on the same thing, if the anxieties are of another extreme, it could definitely put out a Sagittarius's fire. And what I feel from this is that this Sagittarius knows it has to have a tower moment over these other energies. And what I get is Sagittarius is such a philosopher as well, as they can look at a situation for what it is and past the forms that it takes. That makes sense. So if there's that hidden lesson, that's what Sagittarius is looking for. Sagittarius is not focused on the vessels that it inhabits and those superficial kind of behaviors that can come with just like an external only looking view. And Sagittarius wants to be sharp in the sense that they're going to come in with a new breath of fresh air and how they handle this and getting over it. But again, depending on Sagittarius's move, they could go in a little too hard and a little too fierce. You don't mess with the Sagittarius. They are one sign. They will give you a lot of chances. They'll really analyze things. But when you make them mad, you will see another side to Sagittarius. And right now, this Ace of Swords is not fully in a reverse position. So this Sagittarius is kind of teeter-tottering on how this, I would say, a reaction would be if there was a confrontation or something with these three energies that was direct. Let's see. I want to work on my lighting to get it a little bit better for y'all. Let's see if I bring this here, if that helps. All right. That's a little bit better. But yeah, the lighting's low, but I have 1, 2, 3. And I would say these are the other two energies, and this would be Sagittarius in the background going like, what the hell is going on? I didn't even sign up for this. Why? I'm not even looking at y'all. I'm not even trying to pay attention. I'm doing my thing. What else wants to come out for the present? Wow, y'all seen that. So these ones we will do next. We'll do that one that did the little card trick. So what I have here is the Chariot. Oh, that artwork is so awesome. Let's see the Chariot in this direction. So the Chariot is, I believe, Cancer energy. Cancer energy is one that works in the home, within the dwelling. Very, very dedicated to that dwelling. And then what we have that we don't see, that a deja vu. Deja vu. And under it is the Traveler. The Traveler, which I can't remember if the Traveler is the Fool in this deck, which it could be. I mean, it lands on this universe, pretty close to it. I would translate that this deja vu with these other two energies is what has the Sagittarius stuck. It's like the Sagittarius gets going, and then out of nowhere, these energies show up and they do their thing, and it throws the Sagittarius off. Again, this could be a work thing. It could be wherever this Sagittarius frequents. If it's dealing with past lives, I have to put this out there, then it's two other energies that this Sagittarius seems to face over and over. And for some reason, when this Sagittarius reflects, they can't seem to find the reason why these two type of energies keep popping into their lives, no matter what vessels they harbor. Remember, I refer to the human bodies as vessels because they are a vessel for the spirit for this lifetime for us. Okay? I'm curious about that last cup. I'm going to see if we can do this. Can I get a clarification for the Five of Cups? A clarification for the Five of Cups. May I have an explanation for the last cup that's being held onto? I ask it that way because sometimes the ancestors, spirit guides don't like such direct questions like that, because the lessons are a part of the journey. Just like the gaining of other perspectives is a part of the journey. It's a part of the experiences as well as one grows. And when you ask sometimes too specific, the energies feel like it's taking a shortcut. So this is borderline. All right. I know it sounds wonky and weird, but Sagittarius is, let's be for real. We do little experiments here and there as we observe things. It's part of the philosopher in us. All right. Can I get a clarification card for that Five of Cups? All right. It has to do with releasing sharp thoughts around this. Negative thoughts around this. When this situation shows up for Sagittarius, I would ask the Sagittarius, are they viewing it from a higher branch to see that bigger picture? Or are they viewing it from, say, a Scorpio's perspective? A Scorpio's perspective, Scorpios are very gifted as well. And Scorpios are very, very, very sensitive. They're sensitive because I would say their vision is not so far. So they have to be able to interpret vibrations that they feel on the ground, but also energies that are coming towards them, as well as say what's going on with the climate to keep themselves safe. You know, they don't want to step out when it's going to rain, right? So I'm wondering if these sharp thoughts are coming to this Sagittarius because they're looking at it from too close of a view. All right. Anything else want to come out for the present? I'm seeing two cards. Let's see. For the present, anything else want to come out for the Sagittarius community? And I have the Seven of Swords that lands only on Deja Vu, and the Chariot in reverse. This Sagittarius has been lost on how to see this situation. On how to see it. If I was to take that same scenery and put it onto the deja vu, it would be so much darker. It would be harder to see, and that's what I'm getting. It's almost like walking in circles. That's what I'm seeing. I believe a lot of us have seen some kind of storyline where you have somebody lost and they're literally walking in circles, trying to figure out where they're at, which way to go. And after so much time, they start discovering their own footprints, seeing that they have been there before. I think that's what bothers Sagittarius so much, is the fact that they feel like they've done this, they've been there before, I've already went through these thoughts, I've seen my tracks, now how come I can't have this tower? This is cute. And the cards would answer back, you can't have this tower because the Sagittarius hasn't seen themselves completed yet, or starting to manifest what they truly deserve. Because this landed on the Ace of Swords in side position. I'm hearing, and this is a direct message, is that Sagittarius hasn't matched the vibration yet of where they want to be. They're starting to see it, because if they weren't seeing it, it would be here. It'd still be stuck in reverse. But it's here, and it has one more turn, and then boom, Sagittarius is there. I say this a lot. Seeing is believing. Think of the athletes. When they talk about before they throw the ball, shoot the ball, kick the ball, hit the ball, whatever that they're doing in that particular sport, a lot of times they see it before they do it. And that's a part of manifesting. If a part of the journey is learning what this Sagittarius deserves, then it's going to be taking the focus off of the sharp thoughts that no longer serve this Sagittarius. And instead of saying, oh, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve this, or I'll never have this, I can never have that because I'm this or that, all those roadblocks that are popping up, they got to change. They got to change. A part of being free and knowing who you are, and a rebirth for the Sagittarius is knowing what they deserve. Getting out of the deja vu. Let's talk about the block. That present came out. Ooh, I think it has some hidden block in there, but let's find out what it is about this block for the Sagittarius that has them not moving. We have these three energies here. What is it? All right, here we go. I'm feeling these are charged up good. What is it about the block for the Sagittarius community? The Sagittarius in this story, this ambitious Sagittarius, this open heart Sagittarius. There it is. Oh, it's something we don't see. Oh no. And it lands only on the Three of Cups. And that is the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins. What this, it does land a bit next to past lives. What the Sagittarius is not seeing is the full growth. They're starting to see the fruit that's kind of popping up, the little bulbs of it. But they're not seeing that full growth that's going to happen. Because look at how far that vine goes. Look at how far that vine goes. Look at that currency, that stability, that good energy. Something else that we don't see, and that lands on the Tower, the Ace of Swords in side position and the Six of Cups in side position. Queen of Coins. The stability that this Sagittarius can bring in. It's a fierce stability. One would say it's constricting in reverse, but I would reflect on how this is protected. How this one feels protected because they have backup. Not only themselves, but with the snake. Again, snake represents Scorpio energy. I've been mentioning this a few times. Here comes Scorpio energy again. And Queen of Coins does not represent Scorpio. Let me just say that. What I'm focused on is her compadre, her friend, her buddy, right here, the Serpent. Now, Serpent also represents Scorpio energy. And what I can say is Scorpio is one of transformation. It is a fixed water sign. So the currency that could be gained is emotional stability also from this, a transformation in stability. It could be an emotional one paired with a stability one. When you start to transform how you feel, how you validate how you feel, and how you process how you feel, it does bring in more of a protected, stable energy within self. All right. But this is in the block, and this is reversed because this all comes at, again, seeing this Sagittarius where they want to be, knowing that direction and heading off into that new direction and having the Tower moment over this. What it is that this Sagittarius needs to release, I'm not sure. But the outcome, they're not seeing totally. And that, for some reason, is a part of the block. What else would like to come out for a block? Another card that Sagittarius isn't seeing. It's a Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups lands on the Tower, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Cups only. Sagittarius, this is your opposite here. This is water. This is water. I don't have a single wand out yet. So I'm going to say this is really stepping out of Sagittarius's comfort zone. I believe isn't this the Queen of Cups? Isn't that actually associated with Scorpio energy as well? What I'm hearing to translate is it has to do with the sensitivity of the emotions around these other two energies. How these other two energies are throwing you off. Unjust. Whatever that means, that applies to these other two energies, this Tower and this Queen of Cups. Unjust. There's a hidden feeling to the Sagittarius of unjust. And I feel like this is why the Queen of Cups is coming out. Let's get a clarification card for this Queen of Cups. What else can we know about this Queen of Cups, please? Okay. Queen of Cups. Can I get a clarification? What is it that we need to know? Now this landed out there. Queen of Cups needs to know that the way that she's going about it and the instability of the emotion heads this Sagittarius and their energy off in a different direction. AKA, when this situation is replayed over and over in Sagittarius's head with these specific energies, or it could be multiple situations with these specific energies, how the sharp thoughts are leaving them going in the opposite direction of the stability that they're looking for. Now we finally get the wands, and you can even lead that to passion or even foundation. Maybe in the foundation that this Sagittarius wants to build, again, when these two energies pops up, it leaves them going in an opposite direction. I'm hearing rocks their world. Anything else that wants to come out? Here comes the Knight of Cups in reverse. Does this have to do I'm hearing uncertainty. Uncertainty. And here we are. We got three energies again in one card. And it was reversed. This could be that there is some uncertainty that is brought with these two energies. One seems to be sharp and can see what's going on, while the other kind of does what they want. They're calling the shots. And this third energy is here to do kind of just the bidding. So what that would tell me is that whoever these energies are, they have almost their own little community. And what happens when these energies come around, it really inhibits the start that this Sagittarius wants to have, the new direction. Because under that is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, in this Wheel of Fortune, you have a web. I believe web represents feminine. I would say mother energy. I could be off about that, but I want to say that's what spiders represent. And for this particular Sagittarius, this Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. Past lives, past karma. It's almost like this situation who has these other energies around them is not aware that they're a trigger for this Sagittarius. What I look at is, I would call the Sagittarius the one in the back. We have one with their eyes closed, and we have one that's kind of knowing what's going on. Who is this one who has company with them? Who sees which way they're going? Who's kind of leading the pack? What I got with that and asking that is almost like back in the pioneer days, how they would circle the wagons. Circle the wagons around somebody. Maybe this is why this Sagittarius feels triggered. Because there's a sense of freedom that they're not having. And I have a Four of Cups that comes out. And this Four of Cups for the block lands on an Eight of Cups. That's very fitting. I've built one way. I've went one direction, the Sagittarius is saying. Now I'm trying to rebuild. But when I rebuild, can I get a clarification for the Four of Cups? But when I rebuild, that's when this energy seems to pop up randomly. When I feel like I'm at my Nine of Pentacles, when I feel like I am producing my fruit of my labor, this energy pops up. And they really knock me back to where I realize I'm only at a Four of Cups. There's still a lot of work to be done. It's almost like a boss level. If I was to discuss in like younger terms, gaming terms and stuff, this is the boss level that you're dealing with. But how to release it is the problem. How to release it is the problem. Because that means Sagittarius, sage, medicine. They know a lot of medicine for self. And I would say all the medicine that they have used, a lot of the tricks that they have used or maybe learned is not pulling it off. They're still coming out feeling like I'm still not growing in that stability. Something keeps knocking this Sagittarius back. All right. Let's see. I'm feeling a pull towards these ones. I'm hearing one card. Okay, Unicorn. So we still got the Moonology. What is it, Unicorn? So I went for you right away. What is it about the block that wants to have the Unicorn Oracle be used? Thank you. Angels and spirit guides. Thank you. Sanctuary. Take a time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat. And then the next one follow, talking about yin and yang energy right here. Action. Now is the time. Oh, now is the perfect time to act, I should say, excuse me. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Go within. Ground yourself out. Feel what it is that this Sagittarius needs and take action into it. Start to manifest, start to pray, start to create the opportunity for it to come in. A lot of people spend time with their hand out, expecting things to be given. But all the greatest things are worked hard for. They're not just given. So what it is that has you hung up with these other two energies, go within. What is the trigger behind them? And start to see how that is not going to be a part of your frequency. That it's time to plant the seeds different and produce the ideal stability, the ideal crop, the ideal currency. Because this could go towards relationships, this could go towards work life, this could go towards family life. I don't know. It's definitely interesting that it's not just one energy. There's one main one, but it has compadres, it has buddies, it has friends, it has an entourage. All right, so wait, I lied. Let's go back. Moonology. All right, Moonology to deal with the block. Moonology. All right, what wants to come out for the Sagittarius block through the Moonology? Gee willikers, Sagittarius. It lands on the Tower, Sanctuary, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse. What is it? What is it? What have I been telling y'all? What have I been telling y'all? It's time to release negativity. Do y'all know what moon it's in? Do y'all know it's a full moon in Scorpio type of energy? That's how this tower is going to happen. That's how you're going to move past this Queen of Cups instability energy that you're feeling within yourself, because I did land on there. That was hidden. It's how this Sagittarius is going to stop going in the opposite direction that they want to be going in. What else would like to come out for the block? All right. Adjustments are required. Third moon. You're almost there. Just a little bit more tinkering. This lands on Sanctuary. It lands on the Fool. It lands on the Three of Wands. It lands on the Eight of Cups. A little bit of the Tower to release the negative. It lands on the thick of the stuff here for the block. And would you know it? Would you know it, Sagittarius? It is what? It's time to take action. And that's a new moon. See yourself doing it, Sagittarius. I had to stop and I had to get serious so that whoever's listening to this story can feel that message. Because ancestors are really putting it out there. Angels are really putting it out there. And when the time comes and this Sagittarius is ready to change direction, a climax, a fury of a climax will approach. Full moon Aries. And that's the time to really take it head on. To take it head on. But right now is the time to discover that direction. You feel what you need now, and you will feel when the time is right to get stubborn in the passionate direction that this Sagittarius wants to go. Maybe what this Sagittarius has to do when they're finally ready to go in the direction and digging those heels, hooves in the ground. All right. Anything else want to come out for the block? All right. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Again, on the thick of it. On the thick of it. When you go in and you do that meditating, you start to figure out where it is you want to go, where it is you want to be. Have a view. Not just the view from, say, the closeness of the Scorpio, holding on to the negativity, but the view of Pisces, polarity of energy. One is of wisdom, one is going to be a young, fresh perspective. Wow. All right. Now is the last oracle card for this story. All right. Divine energy. What is the final positive message that wants to be passed out to this ambitious, buoyant, open-hearted community? What is the final message for the Sagittarius in this story? Breathe, Sagittarius. Breathe. Steady your flame. That's what I'm feeling. Steady your flame. Steady your fuel for your flame. Don't get overzealous and burn out. Last card lands on the full moon in Pisces, lands on the Scorpio, lands on the Tower, lands on adjustments required, sanctuary. Here it is, beautiful community. They and them, sisters, brothers. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. When you're getting ready to fall into those sharp thoughts, remember the reason why we're hitting this speed bump. And it's to align with that self-love a little more. Thank you, Sagittarius community. What a beautiful and inspiring story that was shared today. I know personally for myself, I am going to harbor on some of these messages and do some journaling. I hope others who received the messages today are empowered to move more forward in that love Have a great rest of your day.